5 everyday foods people over 60 think are healthy, but are actually harmful. For decades, you've probably been choosing foods you believed were healthy. You picked the whole wheat bread, the lean sandwich meat, maybe a fresh glass of juice in the morning. But what if those trusted staples are secretly working against you, especially now that you're over 60? As we age, the way our bodies process food changes. Our digestion slows, our sensitivity to sugar and salt increases, and our immune system isn't as strong as it once was. In fact, the CDC reports that adults over 65 are twice as likely to be hospitalized for food-related illnesses compared to younger adults. This means a food that was great for you in your 40s may now carry new risks. Let's look at 5 healthy foods that could be harming you and what to eat instead. The good news? With a few smart swaps, you won't feel deprived at all. You'll simply be fueling your body in ways that support long-term health, energy, and independence. Section 1. Grapefruit. A breakfast favorite for decades, grapefruit is packed with vitamin C and feels like a fresh, healthy way to start your day. But here's the hidden problem. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins, which interfere with how your liver processes many common medications. This includes drugs for high blood pressure, cholesterol, anxiety, and insomnia, medications often prescribed to people over 60. Even a single glass of grapefruit juice can make medication levels spike dangerously in your bloodstream, and the effect can last up to 3 days. What to eat instead? If you want a vitamin-rich fruit, choose berries, apples, or navel oranges. They're safe for most medications, loaded with antioxidants, and easier on your system. Section 2. Processed deli meats. That quick turkey or ham sandwich seems like a sensible, protein-rich lunch. But deli meats, turkey, ham, bacon, salami, and others, are often loaded with sodium and preservatives like nitrates. High sodium intake raises blood pressure, which the American Heart Association notes is already a concern for nearly 70% of adults over 60. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization has officially classified processed meats as carcinogenic, linking them to a higher risk of colorectal cancer. Some studies have even suggested a link to dementia risk. What to eat instead? Swap deli meat for freshly cooked chicken breast, canned tuna, or plant-based proteins like hummus or beans. You'll cut down on sodium and preservatives while still getting plenty of satisfying protein. Section 3. Healthy cereals and flavored yogurts. The grocery aisle is full of whole grain, low-fat, and vitamin-fortified labels. Granola, bran flakes, flavored yogurts, they all seem like smart choices. But many of these products are loaded with added sugar. For example, a single serving of some cereals can have as much sugar as a glazed donut. Flavored yogurts are often just as bad. A strawberry swirl, yogurt might pack 20+ grams of added sugar. For older adults, these sugar spikes are particularly risky, since nearly 1 in 4 people over 65 has diabetes or prediabetes. What to eat instead? Go for plain oatmeal or plain Greek yogurt. Add your own fresh fruit, cinnamon, or a sprinkle of nuts. You'll get flavor, fiber, and protein, without the hidden sugar trap. Section 4. High-starch vegetables. Vegetables are the foundation of a healthy diet, but not all veggies affect your body the same way. Potatoes, corn, and peas are high in starch, meaning they digest quickly and spike your blood sugar. For seniors managing diabetes or trying to avoid it, these spikes and crashes can be harmful. What to eat instead? Non-starchy vegetables like leafy greens, broccoli, peppers, and zucchini should take up most of your plate. If you do enjoy starchy veggies, balance them with protein and fiber to reduce their blood sugar impact. Section 5. Raw or undercooked foods. A soft-boiled egg, a sushi roll, or a rare steak might have been fine in your 30s, but they carry higher risks now. As we age, our immune systems weaken and our stomachs produce less acid, making it harder to fight bacteria like Salmonella, Listeria, and E. coli. For adults over 65, a foodborne infection can be devastating, leading to hospitalization or worse. In fact, the FDA reports that seniors account for a disproportionate share of severe food poisoning cases. What to eat instead? Cook eggs until both the yolk and whites are firm. Ensure meats reach safe internal temperatures, and skip raw seafood like sushi and oysters. You'll still enjoy flavorful meals without the dangerous bacteria. Section 6. Fruit juices and multivitamin drinks. Fruit juice sounds like the definition of healthy, 100% natural, no added sugar, packed with vitamins. But here's the catch. When fruit is juiced, almost all of the fiber is stripped away, leaving behind concentrated natural sugars that hit your bloodstream quickly. A 12-ounce glass of orange juice, for example, has about the same sugar as a can of soda. That sugar spike can be especially risky for older adults managing blood sugar, weight, or insulin resistance. The American Diabetes Association warns that even healthy juices can cause dangerous glucose surges. What to drink instead? Choose whole fruit, which contains fiber to slow digestion and keep blood sugar stable. Or simply infuse your water with lemon, lime, or cucumber slices for refreshing flavor without the sugar overload. Section 7. Plant-based milks, sweetened or flavored versions. Almond milk, oat milk, soy milk. Plant-based alternatives have skyrocketed in popularity, often marketed as healthy. But many versions are flavored, vanilla, chocolate, and loaded with added sugars. Some even have stabilizers and gums that can cause digestive discomfort for sensitive stomachs. Older adults often switch to these drinks to reduce dairy, but unknowingly end up drinking sugar-laden versions that raise the risk of weight gain, diabetes, and metabolic syndrome. What to drink instead? Stick to unsweetened versions. They still provide calcium, many are fortified, are low in calories, and can be a good alternative if you're lactose intolerant. If you miss flavor, add a dash of cinnamon or blend with fresh fruit yourself. Section 8. Granola and energy bars. Granola bars are marketed as on-the-go nutrition, but most are closer to candy bars than health food. Many contain corn syrup, palm oil, and a long list of additives. A single bar can pack 200+ calories and more sugar than 2 cookies. For older adults, eating these regularly can quietly add up to weight gain and blood sugar problems. Plus, the quick-burning carbs provide little satiety, leaving you hungry again soon. What to eat instead? Build your own snack mix with unsalted nuts, seeds, and dried fruit. Or make homemade granola with oats, a touch of honey, and baked almonds. You'll get protein, healthy fats, and lasting energy without the sugar crash. Section 9. Salad dressings and low-fat sauces. Salads themselves are wonderful: fiber, antioxidants, vitamins. But the hidden danger often lies in the bottle of dressing you pour over them. Many commercial dressings are full of sodium, preservatives, and added sugar. Even low-fat or fat-free versions can be worse, since the missing fat is often replaced with extra sugar or artificial thickeners. Why does this matter after 60? Too much sodium can worsen blood pressure, while sugar can fuel weight gain and insulin resistance. The American Heart Association recommends limiting added sugars to no more than 25 grams daily for women and 36 grams for men, but one serving of some dressings can use up half of that allowance. What to use instead? Keep it simple: olive oil, lemon juice, balsamic vinegar, or plain yogurt-based dressings. These provide healthy fats that actually help your body absorb fat-soluble vitamins like A, D, E, and K. Section 10. Diet sodas and sugar-free drinks. 0 calories. No sugar. Diet sodas sound like the perfect guilt-free treat. But research suggests artificial sweeteners can confuse the body, altering gut bacteria and even stimulating cravings for sweeter foods. In fact, a 2023 study in Nature Medicine linked heavy artificial sweetener use to a higher risk of heart disease and stroke. For older adults, these effects can undermine metabolism, appetite control, and overall cardiovascular health. While drinking one occasionally won't ruin your diet, Relying on them daily may do more harm than good. What to drink instead? Sparkling water with a squeeze of citrus, herbal teas, or even naturally flavored water with fresh fruit slices. You'll stay hydrated without tricking your body into craving more sugar. Final thoughts. Rethinking your diet after 60 isn't about giving up all your favorite foods. It's about understanding how your body's needs have changed. Grapefruit, deli meats, healthy cereals, starchy vegetables, raw foods, fruit juices, plant-based milks, granola bars, salad dressings, and diet sodas may all seem healthy, but they carry hidden risks for older adults. The solution isn't restriction, it's substitution. By swapping in whole fruits instead of juices, fresh lean proteins instead of processed meats, unsweetened yogurt instead of sugary cereals, and olive oil instead of bottled dressings, you can still enjoy delicious meals while protecting your long-term health. Always remember, check nutrition labels, limit processed foods, and talk with your doctor about how your medications or conditions may interact with your diet. By making small, mindful changes, you'll not only safeguard your health, you'll also feel more energized and empowered in your 60s and beyond.